Hi, thank you for watching Digging to China. I'm Dong Shong. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. First, a piece of old news. China has postponed a key financial gathering set for early September in the financial hub of Shanghai. The key financial gathering is called the Lujiazui Forum. As for the reason for delay, the Shanghai Municipal Financial Regulatory Bureau simply said in a statement, this year's Lujiazui Forum is being delayed due to the need to deepen the topics. The annual event is co-hosted by the city government and the top financial regulators such as the People's Bank of China, aka China's central bank, the China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission, and the China Securities and Regulatory Commission. Lujiazui Forum was first held in 2008 and traditionally scheduled in June. This year it was delayed by Shanghai's 2-month-long lockdown over COVID-19. Last year's speakers included Guo Shuqing, the head of the China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission, and Pan Gongsheng, vice governor and head of the foreign exchange regulator at the People's Bank of China. According to the forum website, this year's theme was the role of finance in the steady growth of the world economy, with topics ranging from financial opening up to regulation. In late August, Shanghai authorities urged organizers to postpone or scale down conferences and exhibitions so as to boost COVID prevention efforts. The Beijing Auto Show and the sports tournaments such as the Diamond League Athletics Meet are among the events in China postponed or cancelled this year due to COVID-19. The Chinese authorities might give COVID-19 as the cover story of the cancelled events, but deep down, it is the financial crunch that really matters in China. Take a look at the western province of Gansu, where a local government finance vehicle almost defaulted. The local government finance vehicle LGFV are the thousands of loosely regulated finance institutions that China's cities and townships rely on to raise money. Lanzhou is the capital city of Gansu province, and the financial arm of the Lanzhou city government is called City Development Company of Lanzhou. In late August, the Shanghai Clearinghouse announced the company was about to miss a payment. And on August 29th, City Development Company of Lanzhou rushed to pay a 700 million yuan private bond. In an S&P Global Ratings report published on September 5th, analyst Laura Lee warned that the problems at China's local government finance vehicles are set to worsen since their government owners won't be able to mobilize as much resource to support the vehicles in servicing debt. Why are municipal governments' financial vehicles struggling? It is simple. China's county, city, and township officials are facing a dilemma. On the one hand, Beijing has ordered them to take all steps necessary to stop the spread of the pandemic to meet Xi Jinping's zero COVID policies. That's not easy nor cheap. From January through April this year, China's central and local governments together spent 730 billion yuan, equivalent of $110 billion on medical and health costs, up 7.5% from the year before and a 22% rise from 2019 before the pandemic began. In China's fiscal system, local governments are responsible for paying for the bulk of social services, including healthcare, as well as education and pensions. Fighting COVID is expensive, and the local governments, especially in lower-tier cities, have run out of money. Because of the draconian zero COVID policy, China's economy only rose a meager 0.4% in the second quarter. That's a huge problem for local governments who have been told it is their responsibility to help drive GDP expansion. It is more so this time of the year. In October, 20th Party Congress will take place in Beijing. Speaking in August to officials from China's 6 economic powerhouse provinces, Guangdong, Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Sichuan, Shandong, and Henan, which together make up 45% of national GDP. Premier Li Keqiang called on them to help China meet its 5.5% growth goal for the full year, a target most economists believe is unachievable. The provinces must take a key role in stabilizing the national economy, Li said on August 16. That is easier said than done. The primary source of local government funding is from land sales. The land sale proceeds is used to boost the local economy, to build the bridges and the roads and to pay officials and the teachers' salaries. Since the real estate market has collapsed, so is the funding sources. China's top 100 real estate developers have scaled back land purchases, which are down 60% in the first half of the year. Meanwhile, nationwide revenue from land sales dropped by more than 42% in July. Developers now prioritize liquidity preservation over land replenishment. Complicating things further, local governments have been told to reduce the hidden debt held by their funding vehicles. It is estimated such local government funding vehicle amount to 53 trillion yuan, $8.2 trillion. To put it in perspective, it is over half of China's GDP, according to Goldman Sachs. But without a strong stream of revenues, and economic reform has been on permanent hold under Xi Jinping, the easiest way to spur more growth is to take on more debt. But already, the declared debt, not including hidden liabilities, is more than 100% of total 2022 revenues in 26 of China's 31 provinces, according to S&P Global's estimates. It seems luck is in short supply this year in China. Many of China's provinces are facing the worst heat wave in history, plus serious power shortages, both of which crimp economic growth. Under pressure to fight COVID, stimulate growth, and reduce debt all at the same time, China's local governments are in an impossible situation. There is no perfect or even responsible solution. It is to pick the lesser of the three evils: a surge in infection, a recession, or a jump in destabilizing debt. That shall be the key topic at the next Lu Jiazui Forum. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. Just click the subscribe button right here. I'll see you again shortly. Until then, be well.